What's up guys, it's PlayRough here, back with another live ORAS Wi-Fi battle. So if you guys are hyped for today's battle, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button down below. Today's battle is actually the final battle with the team we are currently using in the OU tier. Our opponent is RTK623, he does have a YouTube channel, so make sure to go ahead and check that out. I will put a link in the description if I do remember, but yeah, if you guys want to battle me, make sure to go ahead and hit me up on Twitter. You can find my link in the description down below. And let's go ahead and get into this. I'm honestly pretty hyped. At the moment, our team is at 1 win and 1 loss, so hopefully we can grab a win today. But RTK has got a pretty scary team. Looks like a bit of a rain team going on here with the Mega Swampert and Politoed, which scares the shit out of me. But my team, I've got the Landorus, Latios, Florges, Porygon 2, Mega Glade, and Mew. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it by now, but RTK has got the Swampert, Politoed, Porygon Z, Conkeldurr, Landorus, and Breloom. So that's a pretty scary team. Let me just take a photo of that real quick. There we go, and I just want to quickly turn this light on. Hold up. Alright, sweet. There we go, there we go, there we go. So, potential leads. Obviously, Politoed is a pretty obvious lead for him to go out into. Just to set up that rain, he can easily go out into Landorus if he wants to do that as well. He's got a few options, honestly. Very offensive team, from what I can see. I'm tempted to just lead off with my own Landorus, but I'm not sure if that's the best idea or not. I also am tempted to actually lead off with Glade, but the fact that you could lead off with the Landorus and get the Intimidate is kind of putting me off from doing that, so I think I'm just gonna go with the safe lead and lead off with the Landorus. It is pretty obvious, but it's okay. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that and hope it's the best. But I'm in such a good mood right now because pretty much I just finished my final day at school for the term and I'm on holidays for the next 3 weeks. So I'm pretty excited for that. School is done with for now, so it's pretty awesome. But let's see here. We see our opponent lead off with RT Drizzle, the Politoed, shiny Politoed as well. Okay, that's okay. We can go for an Earth. Actually, no, this thing's gonna have Ice Beam. This thing is gonna have Ice Beam, so we probably need to go for a U-turn. Predicting that is definitely the safest play for us to make. Here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. What else would a Politoed run? Probably Scald? What else does a Politoed do? Honestly, I have no idea. Either way, I'm just gonna go for the U-turn. RTK is actually a really good battler, so he might predict this and do some sneaky shit or something. I have no idea, but U-turn actually does a pretty good chunk of damage there, so I'm pretty happy with that. We're just gonna go out into Duck the Porygon 2. It's definitely our best option here because we do actually have the Thunderbolt. With the Thunderbolt, we're actually going to Trace Drizzle, which obviously does not matter, and we see a Scald come through, so we should eat that up, right? Look at Duck Ball through, and it doesn't get the burn, which is perfect. I'm honestly predicting a switch here. I'm so tempted to go for an Ice Beam, predicting the Landorus to come in, but I don't think that's a wise idea. Especially, he's got so many other things he could switch in. I could definitely see Conkeldurr coming in, actually. I might want to predict that. I'm actually really tempted to predict the Conk switch because it makes sense, especially if he's Assault Vest. So if that was the case, I'd probably want to go out into the Latios this turn. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. I think it's a safe play either way because if he does stay in, we should be able to eat up a hit. And it looks like he is staying in, so fuck me. Okay, that's a thing. What are you going to go for? Okay. That's a thing. What is Porygon 2's Spadef looking like? Not Porygon 2, Politoed. Politoed, I have no idea. Because that's going to determine whether I stay in or not. I doubt he will stay in. Maybe he will, though. Maybe it's like Assault Vest or Scarfed. I have no idea. Actually, it can't be Scarfed. He has Protect. He has got the Protect. I feel like it's probably not a good idea to stay in here because he's going to have an Ice Beam. He's definitely going to have the Ice Beam, which he might want to go for here. It makes sense if you want to go for an Ice Beam. We'll do a really good amount of damage to the Latios, so I could switch. I am tempted to actually switch down to Florges and try to get a Toxic off. That would be really handy withering down this Politoed because I don't really have a lot for it now that I'm looking at my team. It's a pretty big threat. So it might not be a bad idea to actually switch out into the Forges here. But I do just want to see this thing spit F. Yeah, it's got good spit F. I'm going to switch into the Forges. Hopefully he stays in. Hopefully he does stay in. That would be nice. Alright, so we do see an Ice Beam come through. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Now the thing is, he could switch into Concorder and get a Guts boost off right now. But even if he did do that, I don't think it's too much of a worry. And I don't think he'll switch in the Concorder this turn, just because a Moonblast is so, like, obvious from the Forges. So, he has no Steel types. He does have a Poison type in the Breloom, which is the thing. But I think it is worth trying to get a Toxic off. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. He does withdraw the Politoed. Hopefully he doesn't predict this. Going out into Swamp... Oh, this is good. Okay, so we're going to get a free Toxic off on the Swampert. The only thing is that Swampert is a massive threat. This thing is a massive threat to my team, especially in the rain. So, I am tempted to go for a Protect here just to stall out these rain turns. That would be very nice. He's probably actually a Damp Rock Politoed now that I'm thinking about it. That would make sense. That would make sense. So, I'm going to go right for the Protect. It's definitely my best play here, just to get rid of this rain, because Mega Swampert in the rain is nothing you want to mess with, so let's see what he does here. He's probably predicting me to switch out. It would make sense. He does end up deciding to stay in, though, and get the Mega Evo off, so the only thing we really have to switch into a Mega Swampert is Mew, and even Mew might not be able to eat up a hit from this thing very well, which is really, really not great. The good thing is, though, that it's also on a timer, this Swampert, so the Toxic will be slowly withering it down, which is really nice. See, he's going for Waterfalls, which makes me want to go into Latios, because I know we can eat up a Waterfall, even in the rain. But that's not a wise idea. I'm just going to switch out into the Mew. Just hoping that we can eat up the hit, because we are max defense, max HP, so hopefully Mew can do its job as a physical wall and just tank this hit right here. We do see another Waterfall. Can we please eat this up, Mew? Please. Oh my god, that did so much. Mega Swampert is a tank, but we are Rocky Helmet, which I actually forgot about. I really need to remember that shit. That's actually really good. That is actually really fucking good. If he wants to stay in here, he's pretty much bopped this turn, I think. I'm gonna go for a Psychic. Just in case he wants to switch out, because he actually does have quite a prominent Psychic type weakness, so let's just do that. Let's just do that. We should be able to live a Waterfall here. He actually goes for an EQ. I wonder, actually, this might take us out. No, we actually did up. Alright, sweet. So this might be the end of Swampert. It was a very smart play on my opponent's end to go for the Earthquake to, not have Rocky Helmet pull through, but it looks like it doesn't matter, because Swampert is going to fall, and that is a massive threat on my opponent's team, taken out really early on in the battle, so that's honestly, I could not be happier right now. Could not be happier right now. We're probably going to see a Landorus come through here, because that just makes sense. He can go for a U-turn, and pretty much bop Mew. Actually see Porygon Z come through, which makes me think it's Scarfed. It definitely makes me think it's a Scarfed Porygon Z. He's probably going to Scarf himself right into that Tri-Attack, which is a thing. Which is definitely a thing. I'm going to switch out into the Forges here. Oh, I should have switched out into Porygon 2 and Trace Adaptability. That would have been nice. That would have been nice, but it's okay. Forges will eat up the hit either way, and we can fire off a Moonblast, pretty much. We do see the Tri-Attack, which we should eat up. Which we don't really eat up. The rain does stop, so I guess a switch into Politoed here is actually viable for my opponent. Just to set up that rain again. Although, with the Swampert gone, maybe he won't need to do that? I don't know, but that Tri-Attack did a lot of damage, which kind of makes me think it's Specs. Which I don't like. I'm tempted to go for a Toxic. Because I don't know how much Moonblast will actually do. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Toxic, and then I'll switch down the Porygon. So we do see another Tri-Attack. Can we please not have any hacks and can you get not max damage? Thank you very much. And we land the Toxic. I love Toxic so much. I honestly love Toxic so much. It's such a great move. It really is. But we pretty much are going to switch out into the Porygon 2 here. Trace Adaptability. And then we should be able to fire off some tri-attacks, and that should do quite a lot of damage to this Porygon Z, or anything that he wants to switch into. So let's go out into Duck here, and do just that. I think this was a good play, because we're going to be forcing a switch out very soon with that Toxic, as long as we can eat up the hit, which I think we should, because we are Eviolite, and bulky as fuck. So we're going to see another tri-attack, which we, oh my god, and it gets, oh, that is worst case scenario. Porygon Z is such a tank. That is crazy. I think something's going down here. I'm kind of tempted just to sack off the Porygon Z because of that paralysis. It's going to be very annoying to deal with. This thing has to be Specs. This has to be a Specs Porygon Z. I was using that earlier, and it is just powerful. So I'm gonna sack off Porygon here. I don't think it's needed. Especially with that Conkeldurr just chilling, and the knockoff threat on the Landorus, and the fighting type Pokemon in Breloom. I don't see Porygon 2 putting in a lot of work this battle, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now it's just a matter of whether we can go into something that can deal with this, which I don't know whether we can. I really don't know what to do. We can either go into Latios. I reckon a Draco Meteor would kill. And we are Scarfed. Yep, I'm going to go into Latios Sapphire for Draco. We better, and I repeat, we better land this hit. I don't think a D-Pulse will kill, but I do think a Draco Meteor will kill. So let's go right for that. Oh my god. If this doesn't land... Okay, actually withdraws, which is very interesting. Going out into RT Drizzle again to get up the rain. This thing, I wonder how well it'll take a Draco Meteor. Let's see here, let's see. We do connect the Draco, that is very handy. He was smart to preserve the Porygon Z though, because I think he's gonna really come through for my opponent. And actually takes it out with a crit! Oh my god, Latios! Oh my god, that is not bad at all. It does put us in a bit on the back foot here though, because, wait. Oh, okay, good. Because, yeah, look what he's done here. So he's got his Toxic back reset, and we've got -2 Spar right now. So we probably have to sack off something else, because both of my walls are so low on health. I really do want to keep the Latios around. I think I either have to sack off Florges or Mew. And if I had to choose between one of them, I'd probably choose Florges. Just because I think the Rocky Helmet on Mew will really come through. So let's go into Florges. Unfortunately, we have to sack off another wall, which is really not too great. So that puts us in a pretty bad position, to be honest. We do see an Ice Beam here. I wonder if he specs himself into Ice Beam. That is interesting. I don't know whether we can really take advantage of that, though. Glade is an option to go out into here. Because Drain Punch will be nice. And I think we can take an Ice Beam. So I'm going to go out into Glade. I think it's a good option. Nothing on his team, maybe except for the Landorus if he's running a bulky set, really does appreciate this hit. And I think Drain Punch will kill. So let's go right for that. Let's go right for that. He actually withdraws Porygon. Going out into the Landorus. Yeah, that was a good play on my opponent's part there. Good play on my opponent's part, getting that Intimidate off, obviously. Which kind of sucks. I wish I went for a knockoff. That would have been nice. That would have been very nice, especially if this is a Scarf Landorus of sorts. So that's the thing, but I'm actually okay with this because we can switch out into our own Landorus here. We honestly can. Yeah, it's a lefty's Landorus, so this has got to be a bulky set. I feel like a knockoff. He's going to go for a knockoff here, which is really annoying. I think we have to go into Landorus though, so let's switch out into the Landorus. Get the Intimidate off. We're probably going to get our Choice Scarf knocked off here, but there's not much we can really do about it, so let's just do this. Landorus v Landorus right now. We actually... Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. I do not like that. I have to go for a knockoff. He probably went for a knockoff as well. God, this Landorus is bulky. Yeah, there's the knockoff. He's going to knock off the choice scarf, which is actually okay because now we're not scarfed into knockoff, so we can go for a U-turn. Or we can even go for a rock slide if I want to stay in. Because I don't think we have anything that really can deal with this. I think Mew's going to die to rocks when it might just live. And we've got a massive dark type weakness, so I think I have to stay in. I don't know. I don't know how much rock slide will honestly do to a Landorus. Nothing else we can do because EQ doesn't do shit, and U-turn's just going to switch us out anyways and won't do anything either because it's resisted. So rock slide's looking like our only option, I guess. Yeah, should I? Yeah, let's go for rock slide. We can also flinch if we're lucky, so let's just go for that. Let's just go for that. How much is this going to do? Oh, okay, that's actually really nice. Oh, it's a crit. And we get the flinch. The crit flinch coming through. That is powerful. And that really helped us out as well. Because I don't think Landorus has any natural recovery. So, we do land another rock slide. If we could get another flinch, that would be ridiculous. We see a U-turn here. Which I'm fine with. I'm honestly fine with. I'm actually really glad we got our choice scarf knocked off there. That's really going to come in handy. I wonder what we're going to see come in. Maybe the Conkeldurr will come in. Porygon Z. Yeah, he's definitely scarfed. This thing has to be scarfed. And he's going to go for an Ice Beam. Which means I think we have to go back into Glade. Or do we? Maybe we have to sack off Mew or Latios. Or maybe we should just sack off Landorus. Because let's think this through. What can Landorus actually do to a Conkeldurr, a Breloom, and a Porygon that Glade can't do? That is a good point. I think I'm going to stay with Landorus. The only real useful thing I see Landorus for is the Intimidates. Which is actually something I need to consider as well. Oh my god, I don't know. I really don't know. Screw it, I'm staying in. I'm going for the EQ. We're going to get blocked by an Ice Beam. There it is, and there's Fool's Landorus. I will see very shortly whether that was the right play or the wrong play. Because right now, I have absolutely no idea whether that was correct or not. Actually, we can go right out into the Latios here. And probably force a switch. We should be able to force a switch. I'm going to go for a Psychic and not a Draco because I think we can kill from this range. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And yeah. So let's go for that Psychic. We pretty much only have 2 Pokemon right now. Because Mew is damaged very badly to the point where rocks are pretty much going to kill it when it comes in. So that's also a problem. I don't think he has any safe switch for Latios though, which is good for us. It is definitely good for us. We do seem to... Oh my... Okay, this is about to die. My thingy is about to die right now. My DS. Don't die on me, DS. Please don't die on me. There we go. Oh god, that was scary. I didn't actually see what happened there. But I think we took out the Porygon. So that's good. That is definitely good. We see Conk come through. Pretty much confirming the AV. I'm going to switch into Mew and get the Rocky Helmet damage off now, I think. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to Mew. We're gonna get bopped by a knockoff here though, which kind of sucks. But there's not much we can do to stop it. I actually think RTK definitely has the upper hand right now. The battle's not over by any means, but I think if he plays his cards here, right, he should be able to secure this match. We see us just live the Stealth Rocks, and Facade? Oh, wow. That scares me. That definitely scares me. The good thing is, Glade can pretty much deal with this. And I am very tempted... Actually, the thing is, he's probably going to switch into Landorus right now. I could predict that. Landorus is very weak health right now, so it's better to stay in and get his Zen Headbutt off, I think. So let's go for the Zen Headbutt. He actually stays in, so we're gonna get a Zen Headbutt off. This will do a lot, I think. It actually takes it out. That is very important there. Glade is pulling through in these battles. I love Mega Glade so much. This thing is just a monster. It really is. So we're gonna see the Breloom come out, which is very interesting. It's probably going to go for a Spore, which I need to remember. Kind of making me want to switch out. I think I'm going to switch out here, because let's think about this. Actually, no. No, it's not worth switching out. I'm seeing the battle play in my head, and if we stay in here, Glade goes down, which is fine, and then we've got Latios, which can clean up with Psychic. So, we're just going to go for another Zen Headbutt. I'm surprised we didn't see the Landorus come in to get the Intimidate off, to be honest, but Zen Headbutt is gonna body that Breloom. Mega Glade, Mega fucking Glade is so good. Wow. The course of that battle just changed so much when Conkeldurr fell. We're gonna see Lando get the Intimidate off, but that should not matter. I think his Zen Headbutt should be able to take it out from this range. And if not, we've got the Latios in the back, which will be able to clean up. So that's gonna be the battle. I do hope you guys enjoyed this battle. It's definitely a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Thank God for connecting the Zen Headbutt, Glade. Glade just came through with a crit to finish off the battle. That was a very awesome battle. I really did like that. So if you guys liked it as well, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button down below. If you guys want to battle me, make sure to go hit me up on Twitter. And next tier, I really want to dive into the RU tier or NU tier. I haven't really decided yet, but it's going to be one or the other. So if you guys actually want to leave some suggestions for Pokemon, because I haven't made my team yet, obviously, feel free to go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys later. So I'm out. Bye.